Hi everyone. So let's get this started here. I'm going to start with the Soul's Journey lesson cards to get an overall energy. About this reading. I hope you all are doing fine and dandy today. Okay. So I have envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. And worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Okay, and then I have courage on the back of the deck. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So, what I'm getting here is that someone is feeling as though they're worried about possibilities that will show through from what has been told from the past. Okay. Maybe someone had said things were a certain way when they really weren't. But let's see how this goes. I already pre-shuffled, but I shall shuffle again. Right. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles. What I'm getting here is that someone is really trying hard to fix what it is they had built up, possibly something that is not of the right. What am I trying to say? So someone has been working hard at something, and whether that be good or for bad, maybe they see it as good. They are realizing they are worrying about, let's see here. They're worrying about not having an opportunity to come forward and be true about what has happened in the past. Okay. So tell me more about this Seven of Pentacles. Right, so they're trying to get a sense of direction and possibly choose they want to rush in, basically. I have the Knight of Swords. They're wanting to rush in towards this new beginning, and really get a sense of direction, but they're finding out that what they were once passionate about, they're not passionate about it anymore, or they had acted as if they weren't passionate about it, but they are passionate about it now, and they're worried that things aren't going to show up the way they want it to in the end. They've been working pretty hard, and they're kind of envious. They're envious about other people in their life, or who had once been in their life that has made it out and really has been structured to believe that those people were structured to believe by this person, right? That they were a certain type of way when really they weren't. So now this person is unable to sleep, and intuition is getting to them, and they can't stop worrying about an outcome of how they should have, probably loved someone better, or acted should have acted with clear intent, should have been better to someone. So now they're trying to face their fear with the confidence that they need to to adhere and right any wrongs in the past, because sometimes we don't speak exactly how we feel, and that actually causes a lot of dismantling of the mind later, and dismay within oneself. So let's see here. What else is about to come out? What else is this message trying to tell me? What are you trying to tell me? So it's really one to know that we all have this, like as this card says, the worry card. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So realizing that you have to let go of the stresses of what you're currently in to see exactly why you're in that state of mind is the way to be. You're refusing to see that this is actually a transformation for you to become a better person. You are going through this so that you understand that not only is this something and is something ending for you, but this is just a challenge. Everyone around you goes through these same things, but in different ways. You're going to learn the best, how you learn the best, and this was and is possibly a way that you would learn best. So you have to take it in stride and realize that yes, things are not as great as they may seem to the average Joe, but you're the best John Jane Doe out there. You really have to see that there is a transformation for you within this. Let's see here. You may not see this as an opportunity, but it is an opportunity to grow, and that's what you're refusing to see. You have to take this as a way to turn around and understand, what are you good at? What are you not good at? Use your talents and skills to help lift you up. Okay? Envy, I'm the same as everybody, but with different challenges. All right, so everyone is equal, and it is your choice for you to transmute that energy and really push yourself. You have to push yourself. You have to communicate, push yourself forward. Communicate out loud as to why you're feeling this way. Being envious is definitely is not beneficial to your upbringing in if you are wanting to grow. You have to find the inner strength and face the fear with confidence, because it's like doing shadow work. Like you won't be able to know how other people can feel if you haven't experienced it yourself. Okay, so you having the courage is having the courage to honor yourself and give back to yourself, and realize that yes, you are human. Yes, you do go through these things just like everybody else does, but it may not be in the same exact form or way. Maybe you don't end up in the same basket as the people you're being envious or worrying about, and maybe that's because you're not pushing yourself. Maybe you're thinking, oh, you're not good enough, but that is by far not the case. You're given these challenges so you can overcome them, and they wouldn't be given to you if you were unable to overcome them. So when you go into things thinking and knowing that these were given to me for me specifically, myself, for me to overcome them, you realize that there's no chance of failure if you are to truly believe and truly understand that, if as long as I am a steady knight on my horse going through this, I can see the end result. I'm pushing forward towards this finish line, and I will get there. Yes, it takes a long while, or not a long while, just depending on how you take it. You're having to fight through this headspace and fight through the the old thought patterns of why you're unable to prosper after everything. You're refusing to see that you've fought this long to get to where you are. And so why couldn't that be a possibility? Why couldn't that be a possibility? You're a fighter. Give yourself that attention that you deserve. Even if you're in a small space now, you have to dream and know that you are going to conquer this. Fight for your life. This is your life. I don't see why you would waste time. We all waste time. I've done it. But things take time. Things happen in divine order. And it's just truly, if you want to see your way out, you don't need to let your mind trick you. What's on the back of this, right? You don't need to let your mind trick you. I'm trying to grab all these cards at once. Sorry. You don't need to let your mind trick you. This is just a lesson for you to understand how truthfully magical you are. You can manifest exactly what you want. If you want out of this, work your way to it. Learn the lessons. Do the work. And if you have to manipulate yourself into seeing it a certain way, do that. You are the magician in your own life. Take action. Look at this guy. This is a Virgo and a Gemini card. So you could be either or you could just simply be you, which is beautiful in its own. He's surrounded by flowers, and one of them being lilies of the valley. They could either be detrimental to your life or they could be of use. So it just depends and matters on how you take exactly what you have to build yourself up and become what you need to do. Become who you are. Become the new you. Become of importance. You are of importance. But are you going to keep that affirmation from yourself? Or are you going to start telling yourself you are important and know that you are important, you were put here for a reason? Build yourself up. How is the saying? How does that saying go? It says, where thoughts go, energy flows, or, you know what I'm trying to say, I hope. Really mend what it is that's been bothering you from the past. I know you're trying to reconcile with the past and revisit past situations and understand exactly why things are the way they are. But as soon as you accept those and work on today, one thing at a time, slowly and steadily, that's where you're going to find yourself really making the amends you need to make. Acceptance is, we're all human. We all go through these things. We all are of one. We take each and every day in the past, and we are who we are because of those days concluded. And it's your choice. It really is your choice to blow the horn on your situation. It does not matter with the past, because when you think about it, a lot of people aren't bothered by the past anymore. They take it as is, and they move along. The only person left still thinking about the past is you. So when you remember that no one else is thinking about the past, that people change and people move on with their lives, you can also do the same and build from that, from scratch. You haven't given up just yet. And that little bit left that you have is what you need to manifest what it is you want. You are the magician. The magician is so powerful. He's the first person that the fool meets on his journey. And when you're the fool, you realize the world is your oyster, and you realize that you do have everything at your fingertips, transitioning to this step. You are your own magician of your own life. There's no need to worry, because worrying only forces you to not transform. Worrying keeps you fighting an old battle that is already dead and gone. So when you agree that you are just as everyone else, and that your challenge is your own, how could you not overcome that situation? How could you not find that inner strength and see that you are able to control your own outcome? When you believe in yourself and you're positive for yourself, and you see that you are human. I've done terrible things to people and had learned from it, correct? So if that is the case for you, if you are recently coming out of that situation, then learn from it, accept it. It's all about acceptance. You have to accept yourself for who you are. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. If you want that for yourself, start loving yourself, because look here, I have success. It says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Start loving yourself and believing, because, oh, this is amazing. Honesty, acceptance. Honesty, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So that's not allowing anyone tell you different about how you feel about yourself. And acceptance, I'm learning to accept the things I cannot change. And these are both purple. So purple being of mysticism, of intuition, of really finding that within yourself, that beautiful balance, that soul pride. There's no need to worry. As long as you can surrender and release your need to control. And when you really feel like you need to control something, control your own self. That is empowering in its own. You can't control the thoughts and movements of others, or trust others, but you can trust within yourself, and you can control yourself. And when you can trust and control yourself, you can control your outcome by accepting yourself. No matter who you are the magician. What do I have here? Go for it. Take action. Lead with pride. Step into your shoes, and even if you don't have shoes, Step into your skin, your own skin, and take action because you are exactly who you need in this life. You need to prove it to yourself, otherwise you'll just be sitting back and watching others being envious. And that is not something to be proud of. Be prideful for being you, no matter who you are. So I hope that helped, guys. Thank you. I fell asleep with my pigtails last night. So excuse them. I love them. Bye.